Today, we'll be taking a look at the thermal fuse on the Samsung French door refrigerator. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, we've opened the fridge, and next we're going to need to take off all of the shelving here in order to access the back panel. So let's flip this one up. The back one here, just lift up, take it out. Let's do the same on these ones. We will take out the bottom drawers. Sometimes there's not a lot of space, just pull over to the side and pull it out. And then we'll do the other one so that we can remove the crisper glass here. Now when removing the crisper glass, this can be a little difficult. On the crisper right above the wheel here, you'll see a little plastic square. There's one on each side. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to press in on this plastic square on both sides and lift up on the glass at the same time to separate. It pushes in right here. You can pull out on the glass. Be careful so it does not fall out, and then set it to the side. Next, we'll need to remove the evaporator cover. So to start, I want to pop off this plastic square here. It has a little triangle. You use a flat blade screwdriver on the bottom. Just pull this piece of plastic off. There we go. And that'll expose one of the screws. We have to remove these two screws to remove this bar, followed by these two screws on the bottom to remove the panel. Next, I'll use something to kind of pull out on this bar a little bit. Pry that off there so it can't fall. And then let's remove the other two screws on the bottom. We will start to pull off on the back panel, start on the bottom. Grab the other side and pull off. We will pull it down to expose the wiring in here. And remove your top Molex, followed by the other one. Pull out on your panel and set it to the side. Now that we have the evaporator cover removed and set aside, we have clear access to our fuse. Now the main reason why you'd be replacing your fuse in here is if the unit is not going through defrost. In which case you would have noticed a large amount of ice on the back panel and probably needed to shut it down in order for it to thaw out so you can access these components. Now to test your fuse, you have little clips on the top, almost like little holders for the Molex. You use a small flat blade screwdriver to peel them off. And then you can disconnect your wiring. Remember, the yellow is on the top, the brown is on the bottom, and the one that we are going for is the yellow one right here on the top. And what you do is you just test for continuity. If it is an open circuit, the fuse will need to be replaced. Now to replace it, you'll need to pop off this zip tie here. So go ahead and cut that off. Pull the evaporator off the wall. And then your fuse is held on the back here. You push in the center to remove it from the evaporator. Then you'll push down, pull it out, and set it to the side. When installing your new fuse, first we are going to bring it in from the back. And then we're going to bring the hook in first. So bring it down, pull up, and then you can pop it back on the evaporator. You will pop the evaporator back on the wall. After this, what we'll do is reinstall the wiring. Remember, the blue is on the bottom, the yellow is on the top. We're going to put a new zip tie on it. Cut off the excess, followed by these on here. If you can get them back on, they slide on the actual Molexes. They have little teeth that slide in the squares. Slide them in and push them. Now we can reinstall the evaporator cover. When reinstalling your evaporator cover, first let's bring it in at an angle, and then let's reinstall the Molexes here. Then bring it in at an angle like this, tuck it in at the top, and start to pop the sides in. Press it against the wall and make sure it's secure. Let's reinstall the bar, bring it in the middle, and pop it in place. Now we can reinstall all of our screws. Let's pop this in the middle real fast. Reinstall our last two screws. Now we can reinstall the crispers and shelves. When installing your crisper glass, let's bring it in at an angle, get it past all of this. Then we're going to have to kind of line it up so it goes in on the bottom. You will slide it in on the back. It should slide in on both sides, directly in the center. Then bring it down and clip it into place. Now we can reinstall the bins. Now that we got the glass in, let's go ahead and reinstall the bins. Simply bring them in at an angle and slide them in. And obviously these can only go in one way because of the water filter. Let's install our shelves. When installing the shelves, they will go in on the left side and then just drop down on the right. They lay on the side over here, go inside the mounting bracket in the middle. Let's do the other side. You'll see that it only has the hooks on the right side to go in the middle. Bring it in. Let's do the top one here. Make sure it lays flat. Drop this one down. And this will complete our repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.